Wednesday, October 2, 2024. It is the Jewish New Year celebration, and I wish you that is Jewish a great New Year Eve, and I hope that you don't need to be disturbed in your celebration about the bombs killing frightened people, and you can relax and calm down and do your things. And I am Jewish, but I am against killing. I'm against this, what's going on. You can be the same. You don't need to belong to those military people that going out. Of course, there is many that don't go out of their own will, but they do it. They need to do it, and can't say no to it. And we should not judge people in that way. It's their choice, and they will be under God in the process of to stay in heaven or belong to hell. That's their way of life, and we can't do anything about it more than to tell them that this to kill is not right, because we all belong to God. We are all brothers and sisters, and this is about greed. That is the most sin, is the greed. And we should, all of you that is Jewish, you should have a calm, nice day now, holy days. But it isn't like that, because our world belong to the darkness just now, until it's turned around. This is what the scriptures have told us, that we are going into this time of evil, and we learn how to resist it. If you want to know it, how to resist the evil. And this is what my podcast belongs to teach you how to make peace, first of all inside yourself, but also make peace with the neighbors, and be friends with those that maybe not have the same opinion as you, that doesn't have the same life experience as you, those that have less knowledge about what's going on in reality, and those that have more knowledge about reality that we live in today. You should respect every people even if it's they doing wrong things sometimes. You should respect. And this was only introducing of this podcast, because I have other things to say to you. Because, a recording, every time it happens something that you need to know. So today yesterday I got a call from the city hall, and they told me that I am going to get help in my home and help to clean my home. And that is money, always money. I have to pay for it, but I don't know yet how much it will be. It depends on how much money I have. And you that follow me, you know that I don't have any money. And if I get some money to, like when I travel to Israel, it's not from my pocket. I got it from God. And so that is not what the city think that I have. They know that I am poor. They don't know what I'm doing with these spirit things. That is outside, and that is so great, because it's like its own life, the spirit I have. And so I am going to get help now to clean my home, and I think there is some of you have prayer for me to get help to clean my home. And you hear it, that I had first I have got a friend, but she is too old to do the cleaning for me. She is for me to like we can talk about the spirit world. And now I have got cleaning in my home. And the woman that take care of the cleaning, she was here today, and she is from Chile. And I told her that I had friends from Chile before in my life, and I told her about the family I come to know, and this man, he had a family and a wife and 3 kids, and he ran away from Chile when there came this war inside Chile, and he was financial manager for a big company, and he had to go away from it. And he could speak real good Swedish with no accent. It was really amazing, great Swedish, and his wife also, and kids, of course. And And he tried to find a job, and he never get any job. And he was used to earn his own money, and he didn't want to that the social service should give him money to survive on. He was proud man, and he couldn't have this, that he was so poor. And one day I met him when I had just been to the workers' office. I have got something to do, and it was in the Catholic Church, and it was like the government pay me for to work there, but it was like a real job. But I got the money from the government, and I met him outside when I had got the paper that I should work, and his black hair have going white. He was total white in his hair, and I knew him, so I know he was going down in depression because he didn't get the job in Sweden and couldn't get any money for his kids in, like for him, a honest way. And so I saw it, and I knew that this is the last day I will see him, because he's going to make a suicide. That was everything in him and around him was telling me that. So I turn around and walk into the worker's office, and I told them that it's better that this man, I told his name, that it's better that he got my job, because I can take something else, but he need that job, and he was Catholic, and so it was his church to work in. So he got that job, and he be so happy. He was a real sunshine when I met him. I told him that you needed it more than me. And so that was the last thing I heard about him before I moved away. And that's where I come to know about Chile, this dictator that come and those things that happened there in that time in the 80s. Oh, sorry. Then today, this woman come that was from Chile. She didn't speak so great Swedish like him, but I could understand her. And it's very, very strange this, that we sit, and I sit in the sofa where most of the time recording in my podcast. And I was talking to her because she was interested of hearing about God, but I don't know if she understood it, or like everyone else, that she thought I have mental issues. But I told her about that when I was in Jerusalem 2016, and I pointed out, showing her that I was in Israel in 2016, and I had that picture from Israel to show her, and so she could see that it was from Israel. And then when I started to talk about what I heard in the museum, that someone was talking to me and say that we all belong to each other in one way or another. And that means that we are all brother and sisters. So we should not make war. We should help each other to understand each other culture, to could talk to each other and help and be a family and not kill. That's what it says in that museum. I told her, and in that moment I heard it. I knew that I needed to go back to Sweden and do my DNA test. I say, and this is a message for you, because they are touching me. And I felt it was not only one, it was many, many spirits that touched me in that moment. And I say, it's for you, the message, that you should do your DNA. And she looked at me. Was that the message for me from heaven? Yes, I said, because you will know yourself in that way. I don't know what the Spirit is up to. They know what is about that with DNA. She maybe don't have her parents. She maybe don't know her parents. She maybe find siblings or something that have with the DNA to do, that make her understand and get the knowledge. And so it was very happy shock for me that I got to get the Spirit's connection when she was here. And I suppose, I don't know 100%, she maybe tell me when she coming back that she is Catholic. But they are Catholic in Chile, those that doesn't want to stay in Chile. And in that time, in the 80s, now they can go back. But those that come in the 80s. and I feel so very strange about this with the Catholic Church, because it's I think was it in this April, or was it 2023? I was to the Catholic retreat place, and the heaven was talking to me in that retreat praying room, and that I saw like a wedding dress was coming down from the ceiling and down to those that was standing. They were singing, but a special song that they have in the Catholic Church, that is a prayer in a singing way, and they sing different prayer together, those women, and I saw that wedding dress come down, and under the wedding dress I could see under it that there was in like a Jesus with a sword, and on this other side of the dress were it full of small angels. I don't remember what it's called. Those baby angels, those that is only a half meter tall, and they come down, and I was really into this wedding dress under it, and I told them in the Catholic Church that what I saw and what happened, and they be scared of me. They didn't want to talk to me. So that was the opposite, and it have always been the opposite for me. That no one is happy that I am connected with God. They don't. There is only one, two of you that listen, that are showing that you understand that something is going on in my life by sending me some money, support money, and then I know, because you should not send any money if you don't believe in that, what I'm saying. And then in the night when I was sleeping in this Catholic retreat, I have my own room, and just in the middle of the night, it was 3 knocking on my door. And of course I'd be a little scared of it. But I didn't go up from my bed and open the door, because I was worried what will be behind that door. So I let it be, and I fall to sleep again. But there were 3 knocking on my door in the night. And But nothing happened with the Catholic Church. I wrote to the Catholic Church about it, but they never answered me. And so I wonder what should be if the Catholic Church accepts me, because it seems very clear that the Spirit want to come in contact with people that belong to the Catholic Church. And today was it the same thing. It was really clear that the Spirit wanted her to her DNA. Today is it the start of the Jewish New Year Eve, and I had never celebrated that. But I was thinking, I was in Jerusalem 2023, and I eat this bread that they do in New Year Eve, Rosh Hashanah, and it's very good bread. It's very nice, and I have in my home to make this bread. I was thinking I should do it today, but now I had a visit in my home, and I didn't want to make more uncleaning. I wanted to stay clean, and then I can do the bread. But maybe I don't feel for it this evening. I maybe do it tomorrow. I have some food to eat that the Jewish eat in New Year Eve. That is today. I have some red grapes I have eaten, and I have for pomegranate this red like apple. I have one, and I have figs, and I have figs marmalade also that I should eat on this bread I should make. And it is, I learned from 2016 that instead of butter they had soft cheese on the bread, and that is very good also. So I have that at home, so I don't need to run out to buy something. It is this with the whole fish to buy, and it's few stores that have a fish with a head on, but it need to be fish with a head. And I know a store that selling those fish. So maybe tomorrow I drive there to buy me a fish with a head. And then is it also very much fish in other ways to eat. And I have, I only eat fish and chicken, so it's okay. But I don't drink alcoholic like they do in Jewish, in all the celebration, because they are coming from Russia, and the Russia, they drink very much alcoholic. And now, of course, there is people in Russia that doesn't drink, of course, but it's very common. And I have been in those Russian places in my life, and it have been very much drunk. I have been in Poland, for example, and they were so drunk, many people. And I was in Purim in Tel Aviv, and I have never seen so much drunk Jewish people. Most men was it. I was really shocked when I saw them drinking and dancing out on the street. Not inside, they were out, and they falling down and fall to sleep on the tables outside. And it was terrible. And so it's not only one day. They say Purim is to be allowed to be drunk that day to see how the sinful world is about. And the next day get a hangover and get that punishment to have this hangover. But they are very, very drunk in other celebration also. And the wine, I smelled the wine from a bottle that the leader had to training the youth about the Jewish tradition. And he was drinking every time before he started to talk. And there was a bottle that was open. So I go to that bottle and felt it was very, very strong wine. It was more like alcoholic, like vodka in it. But it says it should be wine. And so this is what I wanted to talk about. And the whole world know that there's war going on. And there is news talking about this. I have many channels that I can watch. So so I get more than one side of it. And I'm not a political person anymore. I have coming over that. I have understood it, that God doesn't like political things, because we are all the same. We are a family all over the world. It doesn't matter what you believe in. Many of friends I have had that have been Arabic, for example, and they have told me I am only born into it. I have not could choose it because my parents was it in that, and I become a Muslim because they were Muslim. And same with the Christian, they were Christian because the parents was Christian. So it is nothing that you have choose. Those that choose their religion, that's a different story. But those that is born into a religion, they have not choose that. They only follow it. And it's kind of laziness to not want to know another religion or stop to kill someone that believe in something else. The killing is always wrong. We should live in peace all over this planet. We should help each other to come to know what God wants us to do. I maybe is the one of the biggest enemy for Christian people because I don't believe Jesus is God. And so I maybe is the worst in that form, that I know that God is higher up. It's not Jesus. God is his own. There is only one God, and that is the God I'm talking about about the experience of God. So thank you for listening, and thank you that helped me to send some money, because now this money that you sent me, I could buy me a real blanket. I have no thinking about it that I have not had any blanket in my bed since I bought one blanket 2010, but it is maybe 3-4 years. I have not had it in this home, and I lived here like 5 years, and I have not had any blanket for my bed. And then I bought me a pillow because I wash my pillow and it never be the same again. So I needed to buy a new pillow, a new blanket, and that I could do for the money that you send me, and that belonged to God, God's way, so I can sleep well. So thank you for supporting me, and God bless you.